Hey you guys, happy Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
It is Anita and Zaina here once again, and today we're going to go over myths. Myths that people think, are fact. So, the first myth I will touch on, and that is renting is cheaper than buying. I mean, come on. Yes, that may be a fact today, but the reality of the situation is you don't know when the owner may decide to sell, and you're looking for a new place anyways. You don't know if they're going to decide to raise the rent. You have no control over the home, and you are not building long-term equity. So that is a myth, because granted, today it may be cheaper, but in the long run, you're just basically waiting to see what happens when the owner decides what they want to do with the property that you're living in.
Another myth that I see on the lender side is that you need 20% down to buy a home. I think most people know by now that you do not need 20% down. There are so many opportunities and programs available for first-time buyers that allow you to put as low as even 0% down in some cases. 20% down does allow us to remove more private mortgage insurance on the loan. However, it's not needed. And another thing to touch on is some people think, okay, I've entered my home and I'm ready for my next primary. Maybe I've outgrown it. I want my second home now. You can actually still get away with putting less than 20% down on your second home purchase as long as it's a primary with as low as 5% down. So you can get away with buying two properties less than 20% down.
Check that out. That's great information, Zaina. Myth number 3, you don't need a realtor if you have a lender. Of course you need a realtor, because the lender is a professional in her job and what she does and what she knows, and the realtor is the professional in what I know, which is contracts, the neighborhood, the comparables, negotiating contracts, how to handle repairs, all these things that if you love your lender, I'm sure she could get information for you, but as far as handling it, no, she can't. And yeah, that's why you need me.
Myth number 4 that I see in the lending side is going to be that the rate you get offered is 100% due to your credit score. So in most cases, depending on the loan products, the credit score that you have does have a factor on the interest rate. But there are many other factors at play, including your debt to income ratios, how much down payment you're going for, what kind of loan program you're going for. So all these do factor as well into the interest rate you get. Of course, having high credit